Christy. I am a professional dancer and singer on cruise ships, and I thought you could join me for this week in my life on cruise ships. We have a really fun week ahead of us. We are sailing the Panama Canal, which I've always found super fascinating. I've done this run a few times before, and every time I am so interested in all of the locks and the whole process of going through the canal, so I'm excited to take you along for that. Today's gonna be a really fun day because Jason and I are doing a photo shoot with one of the photographers on board. The photographers have to build a portfolio to show their work, and so we are going to act as models for a wedding photo shoot. So it's going to be super fun. I think it's more of an engagement shoot, so I'm excited to be a model for a day. I'm heading up to deck 12 to go work out. It's a show night, and this is my very favorite part of the show. Afterwards, we popped into guest areas for one of my most favorite things, miso soup and sushi. Today's plans include starting at Hotel B and soaking up the views there, and then we're heading on a wonderful road trip with a rented car to end at Coconuts. We've made it to Coconuts, my most favorite place on the island. On the side of the road right here, and we are going to go enjoy the beach all to ourselves. Another night, another show, and we ended it with miso soup and sushi yet again. So as you can see, we're actually passing a cargo ship on the other side, and you can see how close we are to the edge. It's so wild. If this window was open, I could reach out and touch the side of the Panama Canal. We're going across one of the locks and then we will be going down. So right now we're just traveling across and then we'll be going down. You can see the bumpers on the side of the locks where multiple ships have bumped the side. There's the trolleys that are gonna pull us through the locks, and as you can see, we are oh so close to the edge, right down there, and we're just flat, flush against land. It's not the prettiest thing, it's just a parking lot. And then way off in the distance, there's a bridge that we'll be going under at some point. But yeah, it's definitely a tight squeeze. Here is the opposite direction. There's no boats in there currently. Look at all that. And as you can see, those trolleys are pulling up to hook up to us. And we're currently going down right now. It's hard to show on camera, but we are going down. I'm on deck 3 right now, and this is the lowest open deck that I can get to. People are all over, all the way up on the open decks, but I prefer to be lower because then you could see all the action right here. I wish you could feel the heat right now. It's honestly so hot. The foliage is very lush and tropical, so I would imagine it rains a lot here, but oh, it is so humid. I've got curls in my hair and they are going flat. You can see the locks are opening for the ship coming the other direction, so with any luck we can see them pulling in, but of course it goes very, very slowly. We're still going down too, so I don't know if you can tell, but we're almost to the same floor as the ground right now. So there's quite a few decks below us, but we're on deck 3 and we're almost to ground level. So you can see the ropes coming out of that other ship's rope deck, and they're gonna connect with the trolleys that are going to pull them because we don't have the motor on. As we go through the Panama Canal, we get pulled by the trolleys. They're going at a pretty brisk pace. So they're getting loaded up to the locks right now, and once they get to the very front of the lock, then they'll be released. So these guys are all pulled up and locked in. And once the back door of the lock closes, then they'll be starting their descent. As you can kind of see, we're on the move right now, getting a little closer to the ground. This is not the best angle, but they're letting the water out of our lock, so we're going a little further down and we're on the move. Here is the forward deck 10 camera. As you can see, we're in the second lock out of 3. We have one more ahead of us, and we are currently going down. So let me show you what it looks like from my porthole right here. And we're going down. The water is being drained out of our lock, and so we are going down just like in an elevator. So we've just reached the bottom of the second lock. We're on deck 3 again. As you saw from our view on deck A, we were underwater, but here we're still at land level. So we're gonna move forward once the lock doors open and go into the last and final lock. A photographer very kindly shared this time lapse with me, and this is the return trip back. So this is the same thing that we just did in reverse, and you can really visualize all of the locks and how the gates open. It is fascinating stuff. Now it's off to the gym with a very, very cool view of the Panama Canal. I'm getting ready now for our evening. It's my night off, so Jason and I are going to go watch Deal or No Deal and then go eat in the dining room. So I'm really, really looking forward to that. I don't know if this is the vibe that I want to do for my hair tonight. I have kind of a crazy top that I'm wearing. So I wanted like hair that was off my face but up. I don't know, what do we think? Also, we just got our cast sweatshirts. How cute are these? I am obsessed. Amos, one of the guys in our cast, I love him. Love you, Amos. He made these and designed them, and I think they're so cute. And I have my name on it, which I think is so fun. And then it has the back with all of our shows in it. So cute. I'm just a very proud cast member. And here is the look for tonight. There's a lot happening with the feathers, so I kept the jewelry really minimal. And I think I'm gonna leave pink feathers all over the ship, but it's fun, we're having fun. How is it?
It's good.
So dinner got cut short because Jason had to deal with an entertainment emergency, which happens a lot more than you think it would. So we've been running around the ship and he's been making so many phone calls. Good morning! Jason and I are heading to C-Day brunch in the dining room. I can't wait, I'm starved. Thank you for joining me. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to like and subscribe if you are so inclined, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye!